So continuing in the series, let's talk about the role of IT and security teams to safeguard data. Till the time we say data, it's an open term and that's the job of IT and security. Now we are more concerned about the personal data being kept in those databases and those file servers. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you daily see new content on data privacy. And as I said, we are going to talk about the role of IT and security teams in safeguarding our data. So, what do you think is their role? Actually, they are the ones who I call are the custodians of the data. Data is with them. They are the ones who are deciding the strategies in terms of collecting, storing, even deleting. So, right from the collection of the data, some part of the IT team developers would give you the interface. We have already spoken about that in the product manager section, right? The interface in alignment with the DPDP Act, guided by the legal and compliance team. But the data that comes in gets stored somewhere and that needs to be protected, that needs to be encrypted, that needs to travel in anonymized form till up to destruction, so that the data that is destroyed in such a way that it cannot be taken out of the hard disk again. Data management is handled by the IT. They need very strong tech controls, as they need the security, surety that the data is not compromised in any form, what we also called as the CIA triad: confidentiality, integrity, and availability of the data. Security breach, please remember that a security breach is equal to and is actually an immediate compliance issue. So, what should the IT do? And of course, there's a huge cost of rectification of such methods, especially when it comes to IT and security, because a compromise at their end means you might have to replace some of the equipment, you might have to upgrade some equipment, and therefore a cost, right? In finance department or in legal department, you might just need to change the practice, the way they handle data, but here data handling is on equipment. So, what should IT and security do? They should ensure that proper role-based access is maintained. Now again, their job is to implement the role-based access provided to them. So their job is to make sure that the form or the screen made available to a user and his manager and the HR to provide what kind of role this employee is going to handle, or manager is going to handle. He's also an employee, right? But his job to maintain the correct implementation of it. Whether the role is correct or not is either the HR's job or his department head's job. Therefore, again, the privacy of the personal information of that employee and the privacy of the data that is going to be handled by that employee is not under control only of the IT, it is under control of legal, HR, as well as the department head. No sharing of admin credentials. Admin credentials are critical. Sharing them? No. In fact, you should have multi-factor authentication and encryption implemented all across. Data while collected, it should get encrypted before it gets onto the storage, and it should stay encrypted. For file servers, the storages should always be encryption enabled, so that whatever comes in is encrypted. And these days, even the servers come in with an extra chip where the encryption keys are on the chip, right? So if in case your disk goes off and you get a new disk, then that encryption key be used to recover the data. And it's important, from backup point of view, that backup is also encrypted, but also that it has to be tested that that encrypted backup gives you the encrypted data back. And there are more than one encryption tools working tandemly here. IT and security have to monitor security risks. They do it regularly. They need to be extra cautious. They have to make sure that they are logging all their activities, whatever they are doing, whatever configuration changes they are doing, whatever access they want to monitor. Monitoring of the entire operations. Any suspicion, anyone trying to put in a wrong password, multiple attempts. Is someone trying to hack, or has someone forgot the password? Shadow IT. I have a playlist on this also, where the data is on a disk which is not critical and is practically ignored. Regular audits, security drills, penetration tests that external people are not able to penetrate into the system from unauthorized areas or non-approved IP addresses, non-approved ports. Robust incident and breach management. Another very important part of the privacy management, which is the incident and breach management. Again, I would say I have a complete playlist on the grievance redressal mechanism for DPDP Act. Also, the idea here is also the fact that reporting, making the users aware, making the regulators aware, can help you control the damage, can also help you control the litigation effort and penalties that you are going to face. So be careful about it and do get these done. And this is again not only IT function, IT is putting manpower to handle these things. Who is going to set the process? Legal and compliance. So, as a strategic advantage, you are building cyber resilience in your system, you are reducing the risk of breach, storing sufficient log evidences so that when evidence is required, either by the user or by the court of law, then you are ready with the evidences. Breach and incident management register and complaints and follow throughs, quality of incident, quality of breach, what have you learned from them. Of course, again, then that's a part of the legal to see what have they learned and which process needs to be altered accordingly. So again, all the teams are going to work together, right? It's not again, not just an IT function, not just a legal function. So that's about the role of IT and IT and security with respect to safeguarding your data under the DPDP Act. It would definitely improve customer trust, keep you audit ready, your confidence at the time of audit. You win the audit without even getting audited. Reduces the risk of legal exposures, keeps you always on toes, always ready to handle anything that goes wrong. So that's about IT and security. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the like icon. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.